You guys are like, who was Bernie in the beginning of my video last time? Bernie is my baby. Bernie is my bloat baby that likes to appear frequently. And say hi to people. Hello people. Hello. I just showered and I'm clean. I am home right now. Alone. Well, I'm not alone. I have the dogs. I have Maisie and Bailey. Yes, I do. You're falling. Oh, do you want to just chill on my lap for a minute? Okay. She is just... The thing is, you guys, to not go to church tonight because TMI, I was having such horrible bad gas. Like, I literally, it was horrible. Like, my mom was like, Stephanie, there's no option for you. You can't go to church tonight. So yeah, now I am home, and honestly, I am feeling so incredibly bloated and so gassy and disgusting. And I had dinner, I had everything I'm supposed to do for my meal plan, and I just thoughts are coming in. So I figured instead of thinking about them and being home alone, and all the temptations are open because we have an elliptical right there in that room and we have a barbell set right back there. Instead of doing those things, I'm just going to come on here and talk to you guys because I know what I should not be doing and what I should be doing, and yeah, I'm not going to put on makeup to talk to you guys. Sorry if my face looks horrendous. This is my natural face. Like I've said before, I have no eyebrows. Actually, see, they're like reddish blonde, and yeah, so that's the face situation. Anyway, that aside, figured I'll come in here and talk to you guys about just a few things and how I've been doing with the meal plan. My parents are so super proud. They're like, wow, Stephanie, we can already see improvement. My appointment with the GI doctor is finally on Friday, so that's 2 days. It's Wednesday night right now. I had to make the appointment, and of course he was booked up for the next like 2 weeks, so that's why I didn't get in right away, but I am getting in Friday. Hopefully he'll give me some medicine to help or something. I don't know. I'm on an exchange system, so instead of counting calories, I just need, X amount of starches, fats, meat protein, milk protein, and all those things like that. Basic meal plan that you get in treatment. Yep, so that's what I'm doing. On to the two things that I wanted to talk about. Veganism in recovery and exercise in recovery. So we'll start with veganism. I am not a vegan. I'm not a vegan. And I most likely will never go vegan. I respect those that are. I have nothing against those that are. And if you want to do that, that's fine. That's you. Who am I to judge you and your eating habits and your lifestyle? That's fine. My thoughts on them, however, in recovery, and I'm gonna get hate for this, so just bring on the hate. Let's just get it all out there. I don't think veganism in recovery from an eating disorder is wise. I don't. If you grew up vegan, if that's what your parents raised you as, and if you can legitimately say, I was vegan before I had my eating disorder, and veganism has nothing to do with my eating disorder, praise to you, good for you, that's fabulous, continue on in your happy vegan life. But if you really, seriously, deep down, if there's even a small part of you that knows you're doing veganism as a form of a diet, as some way to control something, as some avenue to be restrictive, then that's a problem, and you're still holding on to that diet mindset. Like, being a vegan, well, I think you can totally live, and I'm not saying you can't have enough protein. I think you can have a totally healthy life and lifestyle as a vegan. I think that's absolutely possible. If you were not a vegan beforehand and you turned to veganism as a way to recover, just like if you've turned to being a whole fitness guru as a way to recover, I just don't think that's necessarily the best relationship to have with food and with that mindset. I am just giving you my thoughts because I've gotten so many questions, DMs and stuff about veganism and recovery, and do you think it's smart? And I don't think it's unhealthy. I don't think it's I think you'll get enough nutrients by doing it, but I think in your mind, having to constantly be restrictive still with all the foods you can't eat, and if you're doing it as a way to still be on a diet and still control your eating, I think it's dangerous, and I think it's not a smart idea, and I think you should incorporate everything into your diet as you're recovering, because your body needs to learn how to digest it. So also exercise. Exercise in recovery is a huge thing, and something else that was Timmy's phone. Something else that I did talk about with my team back the first time, do not think you should be exercising when you are underweight, in a malnourished state, in a starvation mode. You do not need to be exercising. I am not exercising in recovery. I'm not restricted from it. I don't have my dietitian, you are not allowed to exercise, or even my parents, they're not saying you can't exercise. But I am choosing not to exercise because at this point, two things. It doesn't serve me any good as I am trying to gain weight and trying to put on weight. And I know people are going to say, oh, but that could be a great way to gain weight because you're building muscle, and you could work on building muscle in a healthy way, and you should work out way extra. Like, no. It's not good for me. And if it's great for you, that's fine. You do it. But my opinions, again, because I've been asked, I'm not a doctor, but I've been asked what I think about it, and all right, here's what I think about it. I'm entitled to my opinion, you're entitled to yours. Don't harp on me for it, please. Or if you want to, fine, go for it. It's such a malnourished state. Your body is simply trying to survive. When it's in starvation mode, it's malnourished. It's only thought, your brain is thinking about food all the time. Your only thoughts are, where can I get food, where can I get food? So why would you go and just burn off the little fuel that you're putting in, or even as you're trying, even if you're eating a ton, like I'm eating a lot now, I'm still not going to go exercise because my body is taking all of that food and, well, it's just sitting there and it's bloating, but that's another topic. But it's trying to heal my organs. It's trying to heal your organs, which are extremely important to living. And exercise at this point is not extremely important to your life. You do not need to exercise to live, but you need your organs to function to live. So I think it's way more important that the food that you're taking in right now is going to that and to serve that purpose than it is to exercise and put on muscle. Right now, it's more important that I'm healing my organs and healing my body and putting on weight everywhere. I wish it would come to my face faster. And I have gained weight, by the way. I got weighed, and I've gone up some pounds, which is fine. It's fine. We're happy about it. I think it's more important that you work on rebuilding your body and healing your organs and everything before you work on putting on muscle or breaking down, because that's what working out's doing. It's tearing down the muscle, and if you're not fueling it properly afterwards, there's no point. And I don't know, I'm not a doctor, so literally don't listen to me if you don't want to, but that's how I see it, and that's why I don't think you should be doing it. Mentally, if that's something you struggled with, like I know I struggled with, like even you guys, when I was struggling last week, a month ago, a few months ago, whenever I like get in my down points when I'm struggling so much, literally I want to exercise. I can literally feel that exercise urge is so strong. Like, it's like, go exercise. Oh, you just ate that? Go exercise. Like, you need to go help work it through. Otherwise, it's going to be sitting. Like, those thoughts creep back in way faster when I'm at an unhealthy place or at a bad mindset. My mind's not ready to exercise. It's still, to me, a chore. Like, Stephanie doesn't want to go work out right now. Like, I don't want to, but my eating disorder does. That's why I'm talking to you guys instead. Yay! My eating disorder is like, oh, just go get on the elliptical for 10 minutes, and it justifies it by saying, that'll help your bloating, that'll help your gas, that'll help everything move along, and it'll help you poop and all that fun stuff. But like, and it might, I'm sure it would, but it's literally my eating disorder talking, and so I'm not gonna do it. Opposite actions, opposite actions, opposite actions. I know that it won't serve me any purpose in doing that, so I'm not gonna do it. We're just gonna sit here, and we're gonna sit with Bernie, because Bernie is here. Bernie has been, you guys are like, who was Bernie in the beginning of my video last time? If you guys have followed my channel, you would know who Bernie is. If you were new, I apologize. Bernie is my baby. Bernie is my bloat baby that likes to appear frequently, and he has been present 24/7. He's like that bad relationship that you just can't get rid of, that's always like there, and you don't like it, and it's toxic, but it just keeps coming back, and you just can't get rid of it. That's Bernie. That is Bernie, and yeah, he's present today. See Bernie, my bloat baby? Look at my Bernie bloat baby. What's going on, bro? But I've come to accept him. I don't like freak out every time he comes, I'm just like, oh, you did this to yourself, Stephanie, and he is the consequence. So we're dealing. But I guess on the subject of that, I'm sure I'm gonna get hate comments too that are like, your legs are still scrawny. Okay, but seriously, you guys, they used to not touch and they used to be sticks. There's my bit of a butt. Yeah, my legs touch now, and I'm okay with that. It's a little bit of flub, but there is weight gain, and it is happening, and it's not happening where I want it to be, and I am. Someone else said, how are you dealing with the bloat and the weight gain? Well, not very well, if we're being honest. It really sucks most of the days. It's painful, and ouch, I don't like it, but it's happening, and I'm accepting it, and I'm realizing it's not going to last forever. You have to go through this pain before it gets better, and how I'm coping with it is I am choosing not to dwell on it, and I'm choosing to dwell on the truth and what matters. I turn to scripture, I pray, I remember that I need to set my mind on things above, not earthly things. So does freaking out about my little bloated, burny belly, does that glorify God right now? Does that serve his kingdom? No, it doesn't. It's like it's the hugest thing ever. Like it's like your world will come crashing down because, oh my gosh, I look pregnant right now, or whatever. Like, it's not the biggest thing in the world, actually. My future life that I dream of having, does it really have that big of an impact on it right now? Like, it doesn't. It really doesn't. I know it's uncomfortable in the moment. I'm uncomfortable right now, and I could be doing other things, and part of me wants to go just be on the elliptical and burn off all this food, but I'm not going to, because that is not what I need to be doing, because that is not what's helping my body. Therefore, that is not glorifying God, because my body is a temple of his. So all these thoughts are just kind of tumbling, and they're having a fight. And Maisie, stop licking yourself. That's rude and inappropriate. Maisie, did you eat today? I ate today. And whether or not you ate, I ate, because remember, it doesn't matter what other people are eating or not eating. This is like, the dog is a dog and she can eat whatever. But I'm just saying that made me think, it doesn't matter what other people are eating or not eating. You have to eat. You have to follow your meal plan. I have to follow my meal plan regardless of what my family is eating, when my family is eating. I'm living in my own food bubble. It's time to be selfish. It doesn't matter what their body needs. They're not you. My meal plan is my prescription. It's an indefinite prescription. It's an ongoing prescription because I have to continue to take that medicine. Think of it like that. Your meal plan, your calorie goals, whatever they are, that's your prescription, and you better follow it through until you're all the way better. There's no stopping. There's no skimping. There's no I think I'm halfway better. I'm done. I'm good here. I'm not all the way better, but I'll just stay at this semi-sick phase. No, why would you do that? Would you do that if you had strep throat? If you had like a stomach bug or the flu? Would you do that? I hope you wouldn't. I wouldn't. I want to get all the way better because that sucks being like sick like that. Okay, well, I'm going to go now because the family should be home pretty soon, and you guys were good. It was good. I talked to you guys. I don't really want to do any of that stuff anymore. Like, I was giving you guys a pep talk, but I was also giving me a pep talk. So, yay for pep tops. I can't say that word. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are doing so well. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the night. I love you all so much. Subscribe, like, all the fun stuff. Instagram and everything will be below. I love you all. I will see you in the next video. I know is not enough.